Hey, Bay. Hey, Chewy.
Hey, I'm early.
Yeah. Hey,
I just left
Mousy.
Renee's live.
Oh, how'd it go? Cause I've been missing stuff going on this morning, and
It was good. We talked a little bit about Gypsy, a little about on John Bonet, and then it got into a little bit of a personal talk, but it was really good.
awesome. Renee's lives are always really good. I always enjoy being in with Renee. Level up, Carla Fufu. You know, that's one of my favorite names. I love saying Fufu. Fufu, Fufu. Hey, Gia, baby. What's up, girlfriends?
Make sure you guys are tapping the screen. 5K, let's go.
Oh, man. Hey, Jameson.
Hey, Rose, how are you?
I'm great, but much better now. How are you?
I have to go through a dip real quick, so if I cut out, I'll come right back.
We'll save your spot. We'll save your spot.
I'm living in this. All right, I'll go.
I thought that was impossible. So I found this video on YouTube. It's by a content creator called what was it called? Listen to the Read. And I have no idea who this person is. And she is doing a little commentating on the roach, talking about her baby yesterday. And I guess I missed this part of the live because I don't ever remember hearing the roach talk about the baby teething. And like, unless something is really wrong, babies normally have at least their two bottom teeth by the time they're 1 year old. And Gypsy's talking about the baby ain't got no teeth and she's teething. So, like, what? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I know babies all grow different or whatever, but like, seriously, has anybody ever seen a 1-year-old baby with no teeth? I mean, they at least have the two bottom teeth.
I have.
You have one of your kids or what?
I have. Yeah, wait till I get.
I mean, is that a common thing though? Because I mean, is it rare or what? Like,
it's a long dip.
oh, well, you know what? Let's just hear what this person is saying and talking about, because it's interesting. It's very interesting. And, you know, I think, you know, most milestones, normal, and I'm not saying Jameson's baby ain't normal or anything, but most normal babies, by the time they're 1 year old, They have at least the 2 bottom teeth that are stuck out. But I understand teeth can come. You know, like my little girl, she didn't start getting her big girl teeth until she was like 8. You know what I mean? Like my almost 6-year-old. Wait, she's 6. How freaking old is my kid?
She's 6.
She's 6. She'll be 7 in
I made
June.
it.
Yay! She'll be 7 in June, and
I
she
made it
still
through the
hasn't
dip
lost
without
any of her
losing ya.
teeth. Yay! 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 Hey, Sherry Rose. Hey, Mousy. She ran the tap water. You could hear her give the baby cup immediate. Oh, I mean, they could have a filter system, but that's sad. That's sad if you doing tap water.
Okay, so I a lot of everybody on here knows I have 9 kids,
Right.
and none of my children had teeth by 12 months.
Really?
Yeah. And I was asking, because my kids are like toothless. I
Uh-huh.
was asking the dentist about it. I have a dentist friend, and they're like, no, that's fine. They'll end up getting them. It's just the longer they stay in, the healthier they are. I asked because teeth are a really big thing for me. I'm obsessive with my teeth and my kids' teeth.
Well,
And
so was it
yeah,
a
there's
concern
that-
for you to have, you know,
Well,
like
I was concerned at first. With my first one, I was concerned, and that's why I had asked. He ended up getting a tooth at 13 or 14 months, and then they all just started popping through. I never had any problem. None of my kids ever complained about tooth pain, although, I mean, I know it's extremely painful, but my kids were all really good about that. But yeah, none of them had teeth before 12 months.
wow,
It was
that's
around
bizarre.
13, 14, 15 months they got teeth. I know. They looked so funny. They looked so goofy.
Girl, okay, so my special needs child he's the only one that had 9 teeth by the time he was 9 months old. Like, bro bit me. I was breastfeeding. He bit me. He made me bleed. And I was like, we're done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's why I'm just saying, like, and then my other one, by the time he was 1, and both my girls too, like, they all had teeth by the time they were 1.
Do you know that babies can be born with teeth?
Yes,
I had a friend
yes, that
who was
too.
born with a tooth.
You had one born with a tooth?
No, I had a friend that was
Oh.
born with a tooth.
Wow. Yeah.
That's goofy too.
You know what? I have a friend who had a tumor, and her tumor had teeth.
Yes, that is called, what is it? It's a something pregnant. Was it a pregnancy kind of thing? And it's just like
No,
a ball
she
of
just-
cells.
She was never pregnant. She just had a tumor, and her tumor had teeth. And I was like,
So it was
what
like
the?
her twin. She absorbed her twin, possibly.
Oh my gosh! It was. I'm like, sorry.
Well, have you heard of molar pregnancies where the test comes back positive that you're pregnant, but it's just like a clump of cells? It's like there can be teeth in it. There can be like hair. It's all, and I mean, it's not a real baby. It's called a molar pregnancy. They're very odd.
Wow, that's very strange. Hey, Lolly. Yeah, and that's what I'm sorry. That is creepy. And if anybody in here had a tumor and you had teeth in it, no shade to you. I just think it's weird.
It is weird.
Not
My
a tumor.
sister-in-law had that molar pregnancy thing, and it was weird.
Yeah. But okay, well, thank you for sharing that, Jameson.
Yeah.
And of course, Gypsy is just one of the ones who falls into all these like rare anomalies that she has a 1-year-old child who can't walk and who doesn't have teeth.
And doesn't say one word while the camera's on, which is
Right,
weird.
and doesn't talk either except for whine
I sent
and
Jameson
cry.
a video, and I think Chewy today, of a 1-year-old saying a whole goddamn sentence.
Oh man, by the time my oldest one, the one that has seizures, when she was 1, she was like crying, saying like blah, A, B, C, like she was crying the alphabet. It was so funny. But
She would also cry like dirt bikes.
yeah, she would say blah 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 blah, and she would cry like that. It was so funny.
To ride a lot of dirt bikes whenever she was really little and shit. And she loved the dirt bikes. And we were coming back from Colorado Springs one day, and she was in the back with, facing the back way. And I had a dirt bike in the bed of the truck, and she was crying like, and sounded like a dirt bike. This shit was so funny.
Yeah. That's so funny. All right. Well, looks like we got a good little crew in here. There's 34 of us. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you, panelists, for joining me, being brave to hop up and chat with me. I know there's a bunch of stuff going on. We're just gonna continue on with what we're doing. We keep moving forward on the truth train. So I want to start this video. It's not very long. It's only 12 minutes, but it's from Gypsy's live yesterday, and she's doing commentating on it. So about the baby, it says Gypsy's baby is what? That's the name of the video. Okay.
Make
So
sure you guys are tapping and liking while you're watching.
Yeah, thank you, bae. You're so sweet.
And I got this clip from Foxy True Crime.
Can y'all hear it?
It is a recent live that Gypsy did. And honestly, when I heard this, I nearly spit out my sandwich. I saw and heard.
One night she had to sleep with us, and I don't know if it's like she's got the top teeth that are like I can see them, so they haven't broken the skin yet. So yeah, we could be going through sleep regression, teething.
Thank you, Mousy.
We're going through teething. This child, supposed child, is 1 year old. Teething? By a year old, babies have their teeth. They have all their teeth. Unless, of course, there's some reason why they're not growing it in. But yeah, they're not going through teething. They have their teeth at 1 year old. What the fuck is she talking about? Could the baby, have other issues? Sure. Maybe she should, I don't know, go to the doctor and check it out. But there's no baby, because no mother of a child is going to say, oh, I can see the teeth. She's 1 year old, by the way. I can see it in her gums. They just haven't broken through yet. How do they not break through? Something would be seriously wrong with your child if they don't have all their teeth by a year old. What is she talking about? What the fuck is she talking about? This is as bad as when Ken said, oh, she's 5 months old now. She's almost got her eyes open. What the hell are you talking about? Has this child regressed so much? Is this child really 4 months old or something? What? It just, the culmination of the ridiculous pregnancy where her baby bump changed constantly, the ridiculous story about birth, actually there was a couple stories about birth, the fake baby crying noises.
No, this is just this lady's opinion. I mean, it's except for Jameson. Jameson is the exception. All 12. I'm sorry, all 12. Look, I'm giving you extra kids, Jameson. All 12 of them. She says all 9 of them didn't have teeth until they were 1. You can see when the teeth do want to come through. The gums start to turn white, they get puffy. The child is a lot more
The kid can
fussy.
get sick.
Huh?
The kid can get sick really easy whenever they're teething, right? They're running
Mm,
fever and shit.
yeah, they can they can get fevers for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
not every
my twins were preemies, and they even still were getting their teeth in. I want to say, around 9 or 10 months, they were getting their first teeth in, and they would get teething rashes
from
on their
drooling.
cheeks. Yeah, they would get really bright red cheeks and run fevers, and they even get diarrhea. It was a nightmare.
Mm,
'Cause whenever they start teething, whatever you do not feed them after midnight.
okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Somebody got
So
it.
like this Google AI search is just generally speaking, you know, most babies will usually get their first tooth around 6 months old. I do believe that was the case for my child. Tori, hey Tori, can you mute yourself? Do you know how? You got a lot of background noise. It sounds like you're doing a microwave or something. Hello? Okay. Well, for whatever reason, it's not letting. Oh, she dropped down. That works too. Sorry. Okay. So it says with the bottom teeth often appearing first, it is normal for them to start teething anywhere between 3 and 12 months, with many getting all 20 baby teeth by the age of 3. Teething signs like drooling and fussiness can start earlier, but the actual tooth emergence is generally around 6-month mark for most infants. So that's not all infants, most infants. And so
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Jameson, you're always welcome up. Gia, you want to come up? And so this is just this lady's opinion, and like what I think she's going off of is like the usual, because that's what I would be going off as well, is the usual. And then once again we could just say Gypsy Rose, here she is, the anomaly of all of this weird stuff going on, and of course in her favor, whatever. But let's get back into it. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit, and then we're gonna get back into it.
There was a couple stories about birth. The fake baby crying noises that somebody had spotted out was from some app. I just don't believe anything.
Yeah,
that she's
Floral,
saying.
see?
You can't. And and all the different size clothing that supposedly she got. Apparently, like an 8-month-old child.
Okay, Susie, thank you. Hope you have a great day.
I mean, I know that she was born.
Hold on one second.
Keep liking the live. Keep tapping. Keep tapping.
Two hours later.
Okay, sorry. Little girl, the play date didn't happen yesterday, so hopefully it can happen today. Tear that tiger meat up. It's Susie. Susie's just gonna hang out in the chat today.
Supposedly a month early. So there could be some things going on with that. But honestly, from what I understand, and maybe you can tell me, babies catch up at some point. I know that my child was born 2 weeks early, and she was
Hey,
fine.
Myra.
She was very normal, very fine. Normal weight, normal height. In fact, I was surprised at a big baby as she was. She was like 7 pounds, 10 ounces, which was huge. I was only 6 pounds. My child grew and did all the normal things children do. She also talked about her child walking on their knees, and I don't know that that is an abnormal thing. It seems fairly normal. My child would walk on their hands and feet.
Level up, Aspen's Grammy.
You know, kind of like bent over, like a not a crawl, but my child did that for probably a week or two, and then finally stood up and walked normally. And that is very normal for a child. And also, here's the thing. I made sure to take my child to the doctor on a regular basis to make sure that my child was hitting all the milestones that a child should. And she always came out with a clean bill of health. So thank God for that. Gypsy, is she taking this baby to a doctor? Is she asking the doctor, why wouldn't a 1-year-old have their teeth? Why wouldn't a 1-year-old be eating regular food? Baby food.
So Jameson, were your 1-year-olds not eating regular food then because they didn't have no teeth, or?
They were eating soft foods.
Okay.
They would gum a lot of stuff.
Oh.
But yeah, the dentist had just said that it's not a concern until like 18 months, and if they haven't come in by 18 months, there could be with my oldest is what he said, it could be a problem. But like I said, he started getting his teeth in at 13, 14, and they all just erupted.
Right, like when one comes out, they all just. Yeah.
And what she's saying about the walking thing too. I mean, you guys know I can't stand Gypsy at all, but my kids were not early walkers. I have a friend whose kids started walking like at 5-6 months.
Right.
My kids did not walk until, they were 12 months old, and I'm still carrying them around. They're crawling and stuff, but they didn't take their first steps till, one of them was 14 months, one of them was 15 months.
Hey, cowboy.
But I also didn't put my kids down a lot. I liked to carry them everywhere I went.
Oh, I know.
So I love the baby stage, and I babied them a lot. And so I think that was my fault for them not walking early.
You'll walk when you're ready.
Yeah, that's what I said. And they'll talk when they're ready. A lot. My kids also didn't talk right away, except for Via, and she was her and Sai both were talking as soon as they came out of me. But the other ones, they were delayed talkers, and then they just had a verbal explosion. So, but I still don't like Gypsy.
No, I completely understand.
With her.
and, and that's why we do this, because like, I'm trying to think if I've ever met a child who was 1 year old and didn't have any teeth. Like at least the 2 bottom ones, because those are the ones that come in first. And those 2 can always hang out for a little while, and then they start getting other teeth. But like, I don't know. I feel like I've never seen a baby that old with no teeth. And I think, but like I'm just saying, it's the usual, you usually expect babies to start getting their teeth around 6 months old. Like I said, my son, 9 months old, 9 teeth, no thanks. Like, good for him that he had teeth and he was able to, but yeah, I'm not breastfeeding no kid with teeth. Like, you tripping.
Well, it's all chalked up to genetics and I guess nutrients and all that kind of stuff, which I could say that Riot and Quinn, they both have they can't process sugars or starches.
Oh, right. So, you shared this, right?
Yeah. So Quinn was like 12 months and he weighed like 17 pounds before we finally got her on medicine. So, but none of the other 7 don't have that. And they still didn't have their teeth. So I don't, genetics, I guess.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, that's good. I mean, and like they weren't like special needs or anything like that either,
No.
right? Because
Nope.
okay, because I don't know if babies that are born with Bay, well, you were sharing like your baby had all the surgeries and all of that stuff, but did that like affect the teeth in any, like the development of the teeth?
No, she already had all of her teeth whenever she had all her medical stuff done. But because she was tubed after they extubated her, she did have to learn how to re-swallow and use her muscles again. Just like relearning what she knew when she was that young.
Yeah.
When she was first starting to.
What, like starting the suck?
Yeah. Because they made it to where she had to go where she was drinking water, thickened liquids, stuff like that. And when she was able to do that, then they did looser stuff and bigger stuff.
Okay.
How old was she when she got their tube?
She was 1.5.
Okay. And how long did she have it?
She only had it for 5 months.
Okay.
6 months.
Okay. Then was it a speech pathologist that she had to see to help her learn how to swallow again?
So we were hospitalized when she was going and doing all that. So we had all of the therapies coming. Well, we had speech therapy, occupational therapy, everyone to devise a work plan to help her get where she needed to be.
Okay. Well, thank you for answering.
Yeah. And then it's Libby. Libby's the one that had the baby that was doing surgery as like a young one, like a fresh I think she said fresh infant. And so I'll have to ask her next time too, but just curious, we just talk about this, and I love to hear all the stories and different ways how our children develop differently and everything like that. But just again with Gypsy Rose supposedly having, I don't know, a sneeze. Her sneeze broke her water 3 weeks early. Like, okay, I don't know. And also somebody was like telling on her or telling on me that I was live streaming her yesterday in her live. Hey, Bev. They said Queen Rose is using your live.
Some solids, little treats, little cookies, little biscuit things and little meat sticks and all sorts of stuff. They had all that kind of stuff when my child was young, and they loved all that stuff. This can't be a real child. It doesn't make any sense. And with Karma Collector, he was talking about her intentionally talking about the king cake because there's a baby inside, that he thinks that she is alluding to the fact that she's pregnant.
Yeah, Barbie,
again,
thank you.
Even though she keeps talking about, the having someone else carry the child or get IVF or whatever it's called, to inseminate the child so that they know it'll be a healthy child. Maybe she did that, maybe she didn't, but I don't believe she has a child now. So my assumption is if she has a second child, quote unquote, it's just going to be as fake as the first one. There is no Aurora the baby.
Cricket.
Because if there were, then she would have the right talking points at the right time, which is so confusing because she's always looking things up, Googling things, even in the FOIAs, it shows her Googling a bunch of stuff so she can understand.
Hey, I just noticed this. Look. How sharp are your nails?
That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. I thought that was funny.
Understand this and that and whatever. She didn't understand what happens the first year of a child's life, where they get their teeth, and usually they learn to walk by about 14 months, walk regularly. Some children start at 9, some children start a little bit later. Doesn't matter. It's all normal.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever she talks about Aurora the baby, nothing is normal. How do you not have your teeth by 1 year old? I even looked it up just to refresh my memory, since it's been a long time since I had a baby. But yeah, children get their teeth by 12 months. 12 months. Shock and horror. 12 months is a year.
Must meet Jameson.
The bullshit is just flying. I mean, come on. And people say she's smart. How is she smart? That she couldn't even figure it out. People who don't have babies seem to know more than she does about her supposed baby Aurora. I don't believe it anymore. I just don't. I just don't. An 8-9-month-old baby, whatever she supposedly was, does not fit a costume of a 3-month-old. None of that happens. It just doesn't happen. It's ridiculous. She's ridiculous. And I'm so tired of even pretending. We shouldn't need to pretend. And I'm sick of her pretending that she has a baby. She doesn't have a baby.
Thank you so much.
Because
love little
she
heart
doesn't know what the
hands.
fuck she's talking about. Someone else.
Miss Prin, yesterday, on Reddit, there was a, crap. My daughter gets my phone, starts taking a bunch of pictures of herself. Oh crap. It was about somebody working there. They want to remain anonymous. They have proof she never gave birth.
I sent that picture to you, Rose. It's in your text.
Oh, in my text. Okay,
Yep.
give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Is that picture that said that it'll come out that her pregnancy ended in a DNC?
Yes.
Oh my God, I want more. I want more information.
I know. I couldn't believe I saw that. I had to screenshot it.
Well done. It's so hard to know what's legit, though. I
wonder if it came out that the baby was going to have a microdeletion. I wonder if they got it genetic tested early and then they decided to terminate and then have this fake baby.
Which would make sense why she's pushing on the IVF.
Or that the baby just wasn't strong enough to survive.
Okay, I got it, but hold on. Y'all keep talking. I'll be right back.
That's true, too.
Rose, Mandy, if you're still listening, Mandy with the white heart or black heart, I don't know, the one on YouTube, she did a video I watched it today, but it was about the girl who was at Dickerson Park with Gypsy, and where Gypsy, she asked her how she changed her voice like that, and Gypsy said, "I'll tell you as I'm pushing my thumbs and your eyeballs into the back of your head." But that person's explaining that story. It's around 15 to 17 minutes is when she starts talking about it. She's not listening to me. Someone remind me to tell her.
I'm listening. Are you talking about the video from the person bitching in the kitchen?
I didn't even see you on panel.
I've been quiet. I'm working really hard. I'm trying to get off early today. Are you talking about the content creator bitching in the kitchen? I think I followed her off of that one. Somebody sent it to me, and she's telling the story about the little girl that was at that therapy place with her for special needs kids, and the little girl's autistic, and she heard Geppetto ask for some crayons or some markers or some shit
I'm here.
in her normal voice, and then she's like, "Hey, why are you changing your voice like that?" And the little girl got so upset because of what she said. She had to go out to the car because she was going to have a massive meltdown and all that stuff.
Yeah, but it was I didn't see Bitchin doing it. It was the YouTube thing I saw was Mandy. Or Mandy, I think was her name.
Okay, yeah, I saw the content creator on the TikToks doing it.
I'll go look
Oh,
for her.
Yeah, it was a good one, man. She like laid out the whole backstory and everything, and like, and
level
then
up.
how the little girl now is like, she's sick. I mean,
Malrich,
she's obviously
thank
not a little
you.
girl anymore. She's an adult, but
Okay,
like
the
she's
Mandy must
sick
have
with
been
health
clipping
problems.
her.
Yeah, most likely. Most likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Miss Prin? You know, like, I mean, and then yesterday I had another one where somebody was saying a nurse is being investigating for being, I guess, being out of pocket. I don't know. Hey, Whoville.
That's not the screenshot I sent you, but it looks like the same words.
I got this off your page. I just edited it.
My page.
I mean, sorry, your text to me.
What? Oh, well,
So what I just cut off the bottom. It's the twin star. Hold on, let me check, see if there's another one.
Keep tapping and liking the live, guys. Let's get her to 20K.
I sent it to you again, Rose, but
Copying
it
right
was
now.
it was a TikTok screenshot, but that's okay.
I think it's the exact same message. I'll put it on, but we'll see which one has better visual. I guess that one. Well, the chat, all those letters are running in the chat. I used to work for women's health care at Lady of the Sea General in Cutoff. I have to remain anonymous for obvious reasons, but I will come out soon and prove that Gypsy Rose Blanchard did not ever give birth to any infant. I assure you that her pregnancy was not thriving and ended with D and C. Now, please elaborate on that. Can anybody elaborate on that?
I love how you stuck her back up there.
I don't know how anyone would have proof without, incriminating themselves, especially as a healthcare worker. I don't know how that would work.
A misprint, a DNC is when the baby is gone and they go in and just swipe it out.
What is that called? Like what?
It's a DNC. It's like is it a dilation and cold? I can't.
You can't remember?
I don't know.
Members?
Just a
I'm going to look
DNC.
it up. That's okay. I'm going to look it up.
It usually, if the baby is a certain point far along, then
The
they have to.
procedure, dilation and cutterage.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
A procedure to widen the cervix, dilation, and scrape and suction tissue from uterine lining. Ew, that's intense. So basically, they're saying she had an A.
She had a baby. She had a baby in there. It just didn't thrive. It didn't survive. But she was far enough along where they had to go in and scoop it out. The body wasn't going to just absorb it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then that's a miscarriage. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it is a miscarriage, but the procedure that they do to get everything out so there's no infection.
Okay. Gotcha. You know I got questions. You know Rose is short. I just making sure because, I just don't want to, like, I don't know. I mean, that's crazy because if that's the case, then Chewy, Mimi, I know them two are the miscarriage believers, but I believe that she never ever was in fact, pregnant. So I would be.
Oh, look at me! I don't believe she had a miscarriage. Oh.
Well, you know, if that is the case and she had a miscarriage and Lifetime had her go ahead and wear a belly and go ahead and that's horrible to do to a mom. I mean, we all know that that's all she ever
That
wanted
would
was
have
to have
been
a baby, but
her.
that's
I think that would have been her that
wanting to
wanted to do
scam
that.
and yeah. I'm just
Because
hoping
she
that it wasn't
wants
Lifetime.
like remember, she's picking up right where she left it off. She wants this baby so bad, and then here she is, got a baby, and she's imitating Dee Dee in all of these like subtle ways, and we see it, and it's disgusting. Like, what was it she said? Love hugs. Did you see that, Jameson?
Love and hugs. It was
Love
what
and
Dee Dee always
hugs.
used to say. Yeah.
Just is so cringe. For any other woman, it makes me sad. I lost a baby, but for Geppetto, she shouldn't be a mother, in my opinion. No, you're right. Like she said that she should have got sterilized. She should have. Like anybody that is able, I mean, it's like,
Did you see Pugmania said that Chewie was the one that was actually pregnant?
oh my word. My internets. I'm having internet problems. Just told me my internet is messing up. I want to hear her talk about her baby. Go back.
Hello, you. It's me. And I got this clip from Foxy True Crime. It is a recent live.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's what we were just listening to. That's what we were just listening to. Do you think I'm gonna see if Haiti Joyless has it up? I know Haiti Joyless is good at getting all of the roaches' lives. Oh, don't let me down. Don't let me down, girl. She don't got it. She don't got it. Look at, but she does. She's got that.
Hey, Rose, when you stepped away, Chewy and I were talking about the video that it was Mandy that I saw it on YouTube. It's around the 15 to 17 mark point where she's talking about Gypsy when she said she was going to push the eyeballs into the back of some child's head. He said he saw it on Bitchin' in the Kitchen or something like that, where someone explains that whole what was going on. If you haven't seen it, it's interesting.
Oh, Chewy said that?
Yeah, Chewy said he saw it on
What is
Bitchin'
it?
he said Bitchin' in the Kitchen, but I saw it on Mandy on YouTube with the heart. Is it Mandy Whiteheart or Mandy Blackheart? I don't know.
She changes it.
Does she?
Sometimes
I love her.
it's Whiteheart and
She's
sometimes
fun to
it's
watch.
yes. I just do Mandy Gypsy Rose and it pulls her right up. It's Whiteheart right now.
Okay.
You see, right now she's Whiteheart, but the other day I remember I was calling her Mandy Blackheart because it
There it is.
was Blackheart's life.
It says exposed gypsy threatened a child at the zoo allegedly. And if you scroll to like 16, maybe 16 minutes, you'll hear the whole part. And it's probably like a
So
couple
I wanted to make a quick video because I know that there are so many people that's like confused about this account.
Oh, of
versus
Gypsy
the
explaining
9
it,
account.
or
So
No.
I'm gonna recap.
No,
for you
it's
guys,
I.
like,
It was a
guys
friend of the
loop.
parent.
Not for me.
Okay.
Let me find that bug. I'm done with her.
Here is
Okay, I'm gonna play it
12.
along and take my little mouse right here. Meow booba. She's got that into her page.
Oh, right here.
Delusional. It's delusional. Delusional.
Yep.
On a side note, I'm gonna share with you guys. This woman spoke. This is somebody who actually knows Gypsy. Somebody who. This is the story where she poked a little girl's eyes. Remember?
Oh, I saw that video.
They started yelling at her. We've all heard the story. Well, the mother finally speaks to somebody about it. Just listen.
Variety from the middle of a prison cell. It's really easy to reimagine yourself. To re-envision and paint a brand new picture of the person
Oh,
that
that's
you
her
really
bitchin'.
are. It's even easier when you've been such a good actress for such a long time. And after all, you deserve your accolades. It's hard work shitting your pants and making your mother change it. This story was submitted to me by a viewer. Her name is Nicole. In the summer of 2011, her daughter shared the same activities coordinator as Gypsy Rose Blanchard. They planned a zoo night. Nicole's daughter at the time was considered nonverbal because she had a hard time speaking to others, but she was practicing a whole lot. Since it's a disability-friendly event, parents are encouraged
Level
to
up,
step back
Summit.
and allow their children to do the activity by themselves. Nicole was standing back behind her daughter, observing the situation close to Dee Dee. Dee Dee was speaking to zoo staff. Dee Dee's demeanor was really strange. Our typical Southern belle, sweet woman, who's usually bubbly, is on edge this evening. To Nicole's surprise, her daughter runs to her, crying, "We need to leave." Her daughter is on the spectrum, and she knows that she's very close to having a meltdown. She's at the age any kind of embarrassment, so they hijack it to the car. Once they get to the car and her daughter calms down, her daughter tells her what happened. Gypsy was at another table, and she asked her, "How can you change your voice like that?" Since her daughter was 8, she was fascinated at the fact that Gypsy Rose was able to change her voice at any given time. Gypsy looked at this 8-year-old and said, "The same way I'll use my thumbs to push your eyeballs to the back of your skull." I want you to sit with that for a minute. And I want you to think about what we know about Gypsy Rose now. If we have a daughter, when she turns 13, I'll let you take her, because you're the master of the house, of course. And she looked at an 8-year-old child at a disability-friendly event and told them she would take her thumbs and push her eyeballs to the back of her skull. Oh, here's an even more enlightening thing from Nicole's daughter at the time. Nicole's daughter did not like her. Nicole's daughter said that she was a spoiled brat. Nicole's daughter picked up on the fact that this person's a bad seed very early on. Nicole did the responsible thing and she reported it to the service coordinator. And the service coordinator said there was just nothing they could do, and there probably wouldn't be any disciplinary action. Because of this, it forced Nicole to keep her daughter home and not return to any more activities because they knew that Gypsy would be there. And her daughter, rightfully so, did not want to see Gypsy at all ever again. Even more peculiar, Dee Dee was acting like a battered spouse, as if she was afraid of Gypsy. The event took place at Dickerson Zoo in Springfield, Missouri. And there were several other disability-friendly events that were coordinated for her daughter and Gypsy to be at the same time. Milk and cookies with Santa, art walks downtown. The reason her daughter was prompted to ask this question to begin with was the way that she had asked for paint. She asked for it in a more normal voice instead of her high-pitched, baby, infantile, poor me voice that she usually uses.
Thank you, medical.
Nicole said that the reason that she compared Dee Dee to a battered spouse was the way that Gypsy had asked for a drink. She said, "I want a drink." And Dee Dee immediately jumped up and ran around very flustered, as if it was all her fault that she didn't think 10 steps ahead to hand her one. Much like our friend V, Nicole feels the same way about Gypsy Rose. She was the first person with a disability that she couldn't find anything to like. Even added, it doesn't feel good to think that way about somebody, especially if they have a disability and especially if they're a child. But Nicole, I think we can let you off the hook for that because she turned out to be neither one. If you were wondering how this impacted Nicole's daughter, it absolutely did not. Nicole's daughter went on to grow up, graduate high school, go to college, and become a vet tech. even showing her independence and moving 2 hours away from home at first to complete her college courses. Nicole's ran into a bad spell with her health, and her daughter has decided to move home and help take care of. See, Gypsy? There are plenty of people who have a hard life and they grow past what they go through and they become better people. They don't murder their mother and then use it as a stepping stone to become an influencer.
Let that
Right on.
Period.
Clock it.
Thank you, Jameson. That is nuts, man. Like I want this little girl to come speak up. Like, you an adult now, confront this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I understand it's Gypsy Rose is part of the CULT, or is the CULT leader, and the people who work for her are her loyal supporters. They have pea-sized brains and they do what they're told, even if it means that they're gonna, go to jail for her, or lose their careers. People are dumb.
Dang, Vicky, that was so cool.
Thank you so much. But yeah, that's nuts. I hope this girl speaks up.
I don't know. She's autistic. She's maybe. It depends. It's a hard life, the one that we have to endure.
22, right? 122. Is that what it was yesterday? Ooh, who is this? Conspiracy. We could do some conspiracy. Oh, nope, that's not it. I just want to find the part where she's talking about her baby without somebody else talking over her. Oh, have y'all seen this? I was looking at this earlier. This says, we investigated the truth about Gypsy Rose and Dee Dee Blanchard, and it's Ghost Hunters by twin investigators. They go over there with their little machines, and they are like talking to Dee Dee.
Oh, cool.
I've seen this. These guys, did they write a book? I think my uncle went on one of their ghost hunting things with them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to watch this one? Because I kind of started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fascinating. Yes.
Okay. Because it's a
Home movies capture the vibrant spirit of a young teenage girl.
So where are you going today? I'm going to Children's Mercy Hospital to see my dentist.
on my teeth.
Full of enthusiasm and effervescence, but behind the smiles, life for
Hi.
Gypsy Blanchard and her mother Dee Dee
Hi,
is
medical.
one replete
Hey,
with hardships
Bev.
and challenges. Gypsy is in a wheelchair. The mother-daughter duo are local celebrities, the
Hey,
subject
Jen.
of countless local news profiles and articles.
Gypsy and her multiple illnesses and diseases, leukemia, muscular dystrophy. She had learning disabilities, had not been able to be out of a wheelchair since she was 5 years old. And so the community really embraced them.
A turning point seems to be when the family gets this home, located at the aptly named intersection of Hope Road and Volunteer Way.
I remember my mom had gave me this little glass house, and she said, one day this will be real. And now it finally is.
The Blanchards moved into that house, built by Habitat for Humanity. A wheelchair ramp was built just for her. This is the house where Claudinia Blanchard was found stabbed to death. It set off a roller coaster story.
What would drive Gypsy to want to plan the murder of her own mother?
Local teenage hero Gypsy Rose Blanchard could be the most unlikely murder suspect ever. A supposed paraplegic suffering from muscular dystrophy, epilepsy, leukemia, and confined to a wheelchair is now under arrest. Both she and her boyfriend Nick charged with killing her mother.
Alrighty, you guys. So it's the two investigators. We're gonna do a bit of an
It's not very loud. Hold on.
journalism here. We're gonna try. So we were in Springfield for the grand opening of Buc-ee's, and then we remembered Dee Dee and Gypsy Rose Blanchard live right
Their
here.
house was in Springfield.
So
we drove by.
We drove by yesterday during the day, and there was the neighbors outside. And then we went back at night, and there were people like in the house, so we couldn't get out and do anything.
Yeah, we were gonna try to do like a little voice recording, spirit box.
Just on the sidewalk. Just on the sidewalk.
Like we weren't gonna go up to the house, but we couldn't. But we're gonna drive back.
Hopefully the neighbors aren't out.
Yeah.
Gonna get out, do some investigating.
This was, it says 2 years ago.
Questions.
There's a little abandoned
See if we can get.
barn right there.
Yeah, see if we can get some questions from Miss Dee Dee herself.
Yeah.
So we're pulling into the neighborhood.
There's a second car there now, so there's more than just the people that were there last night. The neighbors
There it
now have
is. It is the blue house now. And as you can see,
private property.
but there's a sidewalk right there. They got a Christmas tree up. Like we said, people live like in this house. And there's no wheelchair ramp anymore. They took it down.
Got rid of the wheelchair ramp. They painted it blue.
But yeah.
And it's a mother-daughter that lived there now too.
Oh, I know. It's bizarre.
Very interesting. I'm handing her off the equipment. I have the cat toys. She said somebody was walking. Yeah. We can literally just sit on the sidewalk. What did it say? I don't know. She said it said something.
Hey, I don't know if that's too loud for y'all or if, hey, Puerto Rico, let me know if that's too loud whenever the machine is going on, because I know you got the headphones.
Nah,
in,
it's fine.
It's fine? Okay.
Here, let's walk by really quick. The spirit box, that's gonna be really hard to see. Is it actually on? Yes. The batteries are almost dying, but it's steady on orange. It just went off. Okay, let's walk. Here we go. So that is not setting that off. I'm just gonna walk down in front of the house. Dee, can you come talk to us? Oh my god, it's on orange. Dee, you can't even see it, it's so bright. Hold on. No, it's off.
I mean, I have no idea what's going on.
I don't either, but I'm cracking up.
What?
I said I don't either, but I'm cracking up.
This device, what it's doing? No. This it is it's sweeping a lot of frequencies at a large speed, and when a spirit want to communicate, it go through there and spike words with the sweeping frequencies of the radio.
Okay. So what did the orange mean then? Do you know what the different colors meant? That
Yeah, orange is an active zone. It's very active.
Okay. Yeah, that's the owner. I mean, they just the sidewalk. I don't know. This is interesting.
Just look at the batteries for that one.
I still haven't seen
Dee Dee, can you come speak to us?
Okay, boo boo. Thank you. I know they should.
Dee Dee, can you confirm?
Really, Jen?
We know that you were killed in this house by your daughter Gypsy.
I heard Dee Dee.
Do you agree with her jail sentence? You know she's getting out in like 2 weeks, right? She'll be getting out of prison in 2 weeks. Yeah, that one's going up too. Did you just hear her say leave? A woman said leave. Dee Dee, come make this EMF spike.
Hey,
Make it go up
Kaylee.
a lot. Keep making it go up. Tell us your name. That is a crazy spike.
Lucy. Well, I don't know.
Dee Dee.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever it was.
okay. Hold on. It said something. Let me pause it. Christian, reference to the dating site Gypsy and Nick met. Oh, okay. So they're saying they heard the word Christian. Christian. Oh, I heard it. Oh, surgery. I hear a reference to all of the unnecessary surgeries Gypsy had. Okay.
Or was it quote unquote the tube feeding surgery?
Right?
I'm sorry, dude. The machine, dog.
But did you hear
I
it
feel
say
like it's
Christian
Cartman.
and surgery? Because I
I
heard
mean,
it.
look, dude, I can add all kinds of bullshit too. I don't believe any of these people.
No,
Earth
I
makes
don't
its
believe it
own
either, but I heard
electromagnetic
it.
fields. It does its own type of stuff, dude. There's ley lines all over this Earth, and I mean, I don't
Anyways,
know.
it's really
I'm not
interesting.
trying to, talk down on anybody or nothing. But this shit's just cracking me up, dude.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Okay. Let's see. There.
Yeah, whatever it was is gone. Let's go this way. Do you regret what you... It was over one. Let me start walking over here. Right when you approach the house.
Okay.
It was over one. I know you couldn't see it. It was like 1.2. And this is during right here. Let me walk away from the house. 1.4 spike. And this is during the daytime too. We couldn't even come at night. We tried. Let me walk away. No, it's when you get into the yard.
So I know people do this all the time. When they go like to a cemetery or something, is this thing just like off the charts, or does it have to be like in the place of where the life was taken? Like, I don't know.
I think you can do it whenever you want.
the Tesla videos. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know how much more of this I can take. That noise is pretty annoying, and these girls are, it sounds like they are saying Dee Dee abused Gypsy, and I don't like that. So I don't know if I want to watch their whole video. And on top of that, the noise is a bit much. So actually, with that being said, I'm just gonna, we entertained that for a little bit. That was a little bit cool. But this video is 23 minutes long, and we
I
got
don't want to
through.
listen to.
That's a little too
That's, I'm not
much.
gonna do that to y'all at all. I would never. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. But what I will do to y'all though is see if Angel Baby has a current video.
I don't know who Angel Baby is.
She's my favorite. favorite. Look at her right here.
Really?
She's my favorite. And she spilling tea with Angel Baby. Look, 3 hours ago, Blanchards want Gypsy Rose out of the family. 23 hours ago. Hold on, puzzle piece. Okay, thank you. 23 hours ago, Ryan Anderson is just like Gypsy Rose. I want to hear this one. 8 minutes.
Barry in Bed had a really funny video about Ryan Anderson when he was being interviewed.
By who? I know the blonde, but who's the
Barry in Bed? Barry in Bed had posted it. It just kept saying, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I love Barry in Bed.
Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Dee Dee was a good liar. Dee Dee was a con woman, and her own family will tell you that she was a liar. She was a thief. She had 10 warrants in Louisiana.
No, she didn't.
For credit card theft, this woman that they were staying with, there's a record that I have where she tells the story how when they finally moved out, she found that she was trying to get a credit card in her name. She was a con woman, but she also had a mental illness.
Wow, the way Gypsy and her friends talk about Dee Dee, it's insane. I mean, just imagine the way they talk about Dee Dee when it's just them. I mean, it can't be too good if they can say things like this in public. And not just that. I wonder what Bree's reasoning for saying all this about Dee Dee. I mean, is this somehow going to justify what Gypsy did to her? Heck no, not in my book. So all that other stuff about Dee Dee being a liar and a con artist is really irrelevant, in my opinion. Welcome to Spilling Tea with Angel Baby, where everything is alleged for educational and entertainment purposes. And to be honest, I really don't think Bree knows what she's talking about. She's so blinded because she's so far up Gypsy's behind, she will never see the truth. And even if she did, she wouldn't care. I mean, Bree, she's got bigger fish to fry than to be worrying about Dee Dee because she's a criminal herself. You see, God don't like ugly. Bree was just arrested last month. She was pulled over because her tags were switched. She had a busted tail light. And not just that, they found rugs in the car. And what did Bree say? Oh, that's not mine. But then comes out and says, you know, I've had a problem with these particular rugs in the past. But I'm telling you.
Thank you, Pretty Flower.
That was in the car wasn't mine. Wow. Yeah, sure. We believe you, Bree. And not just that, you guys. In my opinion, I feel like her getting arrested outed what Gypsy and Ken have been up to. Because we've already suspected something was going on.
Spicy Talk,
we knew some kind of scheme was going on. You know, so Bree, she really doesn't have any room to talk. She really should focus on her court case and what lie she's going to tell when she goes to court. Because let me tell you, the first lie she told, nobody will believe it. She needs to come up with a better lie. Now, enough of Bree. Now, I actually have some really piping hot tea for you guys. It is about Mia and Gypsy.
Spice.
And I'm pretty sure you guys know where I'm going with this.
So, people want to talk about my triggers. That's one of my triggers, is my sister. That is a trigger for me.
Well, according to a source, Mia and Gypsy cannot stand each other. I am not surprised about the fact that Gypsy can't stand Mia because, you know, Gypsy is very jealous of Mia. However, Mia feels like Gypsy is ruining the family's name and their reputation. I mean, she's not lying, but, you know, her mother and her father have also played a role in ruining their reputation. This has just been one big circus. Now, here's where it gets juicy, because apparently this has affected Mia's job. It is even being said, you guys, at one point in time, Mia almost got fired behind Gypsy. People were calling up to this woman's job just because her sister is Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Now, Mia, she reassured her higher ups
that basically she's keeping her distance from Gypsy, and everything that's going
Hey,
on in her
girl.
sister's life does not affect her. Mia told them that her and Gypsy are not close. So this is where this animosity starts to build up. Now, it's even been said over the holidays, Mia and Gypsy really did not speak to each other. They really try to avoid each other. Not just that. When Mia is about to go over to her parents' house, you guys, if Gypsy is over there, she will not come. She is really trying to avoid Gypsy.
I
And on
just
top of
got
that, I know this is sad,
a thing for harassment.
Mia doesn't understand why Gypsy
Thank
made her
you.
godmother of Aurora.
Go ahead and appeal it.
According to the source.
I mean, we already know what's going on. They're going to be recording and doing all
Well,
that little kid
I'm
bullshit.
just letting it
Just
be
appeal
known
it.
that I got it.
Appeal
I
it.
know, and then I sent feedback saying my video does not have what they're saying, and it went away. So nice try, good try, Gyps Roach.
They said that Mia feels like Gypsy making her godmother
Carla
over
Fufu.
Aurora was some kind of
Level up.
manipulation tactic. What kind? I don't know. But you know what? When it comes to Gypsy Rose Blanchard, you never know. This girl is always up to something. And when it comes to my source, I feel like this source is very reliable. So, I believe everything that this source is telling me. Then that's my opinion. Now, let's move on to Rod Blanchard, a.k.a. Pimp Juice. Now, you guys, this is something
Level
that I
up, pretty
found out.
flower.
Now, Gypsy said that Dee Dee kept her away from Rod. He didn't know where they were. She couldn't speak with him.
Oh, thank you, Carla
But that
Fufu.
was actually a lie. There were so many transcripts available where Rod was in constant contact with Dee Dee and Gypsy. It was via Facebook, but hey,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
Lucy.
the reason why is because jealous-ass Christy wanted to see everything. So that probably was the only communication they were allowed to have. However, Dee Dee even gave Rod Gypsy's number so he could personally contact her. So, even though they weren't in the same city or around each other or what have you, why would Rod sit there while Gypsy lied and said that Dee Dee kept her away from her father? That doesn't make any sense. But I think I know the reason. The reason why is because Rod chose not to be there. And so he didn't want to take the heat publicly. Dee Dee's not here. Her daughter unalived her, remember? She was jabbed 17 times with her head nearly taken off.
Bad girl.
And Rod says, you know what? Dee Dee got what she asked for. So you know what? We can blame the victim because she's not here. She can't speak for herself. So
I know,
if we say that
Jameson.
Dee Dee was the one that kept you away from me, then you don't look bad, Dad. When the fact of the matter is, he knew exactly where she was. He chose not to be in her life. That was his decision. And that was up until it became beneficial for him. Rod, he's got his boat. He's happy. He's Mr. Captain. You know what I mean? He doesn't really care. He never cared about what happened to Dee Dee. All he cared about was the money. I don't even really think he really cares about Gypsy, to be honest. It's sad to say, but I believe it's
Level
true.
up, Mousy.
Because right after they started spending all this girl's money, that's when they wanted to get rid of her. That's when the Blanchards started to open their eyes and be like, you know what, Gypsy is a bit of a problem.
Hey,
I can
Mel.
just imagine what Mia, Christy, and Rod say behind Gypsy's back. She's awkward. She's different. Yeah, and she is really turning this family upside down.
I am a slut, but I do have an evil streak.
Oh my God.
I can torture somebody.
I think it's a tragedy that somebody can do that to their own mother.
I don't know,
I
Nina.
will use the one card that I have over you. Gypsy.
Yeah, Time Bandit.
Yeah, I do miss my mom.
Hey, can I say something real quick before my kids get in the car?
Yes.
I think that at the beginning they said, okay, well, Dee Dee's gone and the DP, I'm sorry, is on the table and we need to do everything we can to save her. And it wasn't actually, oh, stop. It actually was not taken off the table until like November 9th. There was a news article about they took it off the table and of 15. And I think that's when they were like, okay, well, we can't go back now. Like, what are we going to do? Just say that none of this happened and we're liars. And now they're just caught in it and they can't stop. So that's what I wanted to say. Sorry, my kids are getting in the car. I'll mute.
That I do you got that article?
I don't have the whole thing. I just screenshotted the beginning of it. I'm sure I could find it, but I'll send you it, and I'm sure I can look it up and find it.
Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, I believe you. I'm just saying, like we know it was all it was an experiment to see if they could get away with it. So that's just more evidence of, if you do have that, it's just more evidence of that. But we know they bad. Babe, you in and out, girl. You're cool.
I just sent you a screenshot of what I had. It's in the Springfield News Leader. So you can probably like if you find it, you can like scroll, but all I have is a screenshot right now.
The bottom, and you're not gonna be able to see the chat. But I can put it to another phone and probably show it that way later on. But this right here is funny. Okay, that's funny.
This is actually kind of the first time I've been honest. Besides being honest, my attorneys, even that, I haven't been completely honest with them.
They should get her for perjury just from that statement.
Oh, I know. And did you hear yesterday they was talking about that and I was showing it? Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't that so awesome?
Yeah, she needs to. I mean, there's tons that people can point out where she's lied. And she's admitted herself that she's lied.
There's
I
a
mean,
lot of
interviews,
evidence,
books,
yes.
everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, and then with the recent statement of her saying, about all the inconsistencies that were in the book. So now she's admitting that there's a ton of it. I'm so upset right now. Like, I freaking got it. And
Which she audio read her own book. Wouldn't you realize when you audio read your own book that there's things that are not right when you're reading it?
Yeah, well, that's the thing is the Roach did not proofread it before they published it. So Melissa Moore, whoever that third person is, Gypsy, Melissa Moore and one other lady, I can't remember her name. They all did. Wait, I got the book right here. Wait, Chewy, in the book in here? We got the book. Where's this book?
But she did. She told them so many conflicting stories, and it just doesn't even make sense in her head. And then nothing was wrong with her book until people started calling her out, and then she needed someone to blame.
Right.
I mean, even her explanation about it doesn't make sense. Like, I didn't read the book. I did the audio version, and then I read the book. You read it. Like, she makes no sense.
Here, I'm gonna put it on for you because you're right. It's like and then she's trying to be all like after I read the book, like it's our fault that we are calling you out on your lies, that you let these publishers write your book and put that shit in your book, and you did not proofread it before they published it. So yes, it is your fault. You are responsible for all this garbage. Like make it make sense, really. Let's see, it's the Celine. It's my Celine video. No, go back. It's on my page. It's gonna be Celine. When did I do that? When did I do that, Celine? Here we go. I got it right here.
A lot of you cannot seem to do. And that actually makes me feel great sadness for you.
Lifetime kind of did me a disservice in not showing
Thank
everything
you.
that was talked about. When I went into the
Thank you, Chewy. For Galaxy. Thank you so much. Okay.
talked about, when I went into the recording studio and I realized that there was so many inconsistencies, I told Lifetime. I did a sit-down interview. I was like, I'm so stressed out right now. Like, there's so many inconsistencies and errors in this book that I'm upset right now. I'm genuinely upset. They didn't put that scene in there. That's not my fault. I don't get to choose what goes in the TV show and what doesn't. But what they did show was when I got the 200 books to sign, I had already recorded my book in the studio, and I had to read
Thank you, True Blue.
every line over and over because I kept messing up because I'm not a good reader out loud. So yeah, I read every line after recording it.
You, in fact, haven't.
But you
Okay.
had to read it to record it. You dumb. Ugh.
But see, that's why we're irked with her. Irked. That's why we're irked with her right now, is because she did not proofread it before it's published, and now all of a sudden she has to be a little smart ass about all the inconsistency because she had to read every line of it after it was published. Like, you're such a dumb.
She
dummy.
read it. She read it to do the
out
audio.
loud to
She read
record.
every single line. What she
Over and over
saying
again.
does
She
not
just
make
said
Over
that.
and
I
over
read it
again.
over and over
Exactly.
again.
Yeah.
You read it.
I did a voiceover for some of my videos, and some lines I have to record it over and over and over again because I didn't like the way that it was recorded.
Mm-hmm.
So proof it was a trial and error every time that they talk.
The funniest thing about her saying that she read her book 50 times and did all this shit is, I mean,
Laughable.
she edited the part out of the audiobook where she vigilantly searched for the micro deletion and all of that whenever she found out she was diagnosed with it. She took that part out of the book. That's in the written book, but it's not in the audiobook.
Yeah.
And so for her to sit there and try to say, I don't know what was, whenever she made the audiobook, she could have easily have taken out and changed the verbiage of the pecan and didn't have to refer to it as a pecan. She could have changed a lot of things and said, no, this isn't right. We're going to change this. We're going to change that. And she probably would have got a lot more respect from doing that. But she chose not to and was like, oh, let me try to hide this so that the people that listen to the audiobook won't know that I was searching diligently for answers on my micro deletion.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she chose to take out instead of any of the hyperschmexual things or any of the other lies and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I know.
Chewy, that reminds me, when I was going through that group thing and that where they got their narrative for the MVP and all that kind of stuff, one of the things that someone said, because they would take comments from people and posts from people, and that's what they used as her narrative that she still uses to this day. One of the people had mentioned about the knife where she was stuff, and it said, well, for anybody to act like that, they must have had to have been abused schmexually for them to act that way. And it's just wild, the things that they have taken out. My earbud's gonna die, but there you go. All right.
Well, I know it's all cray cray, isn't it? Like everything. And then oh, they coming after me. Oh, hello Starlight. Oh, hello Starlight Round 2. Is she still doing the Facebook? When can we show the Facebook messages and stuff like that?
Whenever somebody gives us permission, and they haven't done that, so.
Dang. Cuz I want to go through them too. But
They have them on Into the Weeds, don't they?
The Facebook ones?
I think so. I think the Facebook ones are on there.
I'm gonna go check.
I mean, I know Barb is still waiting. Last I heard.
She could be waiting forever, huh?
I know. They're kind of dragging their feet on it because they're going to have to do some work.
Because they got to do work. I mean, she freaking paid them. I would call them like, I already paid y'all. Y'all work for me at this point.
Exactly.
So, okay, for those of you who do not know how to get to the Google Drive, we're gonna do it together. I'm gonna show you how to get. Thank you so much for helping me reach my goal. Let me set this real quick, and then I will show everybody how to do the Google Drive on the Into the Weeds. But and then I'm probably gonna shut it down in about 5 minutes because Chewy just made it home, and I want to spend some time with him because we gotta go live tonight. We've got to go live tonight. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we're gonna go live. Oh well, screw that that goal. I'll get a new one later. Okay, so when you're into the weeds, here you got more. And then of the description, it's a little description of their channel. And then it has like their radio channel that they have, Spotify, Linktree, YouTube, and then here's the Google Drive. So if you click on the Google Drive, it opens it up to their Google Drive, which has all of this. So where can we find the Emma Rose ones? Do you know, Jameson?
Can you look under Nick's files?
Mm-hmm.
Click on that.
And then, let's see. Oh, here's Facebook chat, the Damona Love Slave, but I don't see any Emma Rose.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and drop down on my quadri.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I thought that's where it was.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Let me see. See, I just need like 2 more minutes on here to get my 90 minutes in, and then I'll shut it down. But we can definitely like go through these. I can navigate this and show y'all some of the stuff through the. What was it that I was looking at the other day with Myra? Here's Facebook. It was Facebook chats. All the way down at the bottom. And then it had the that police report where Gypsy, I believe it was the Roach. No, this ain't it. Where she got the mail and she opened it up and threw it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And she threw it in a ditch, and then somebody called the police. Somebody called the police and made a report about the letters. And when they got the letters, all of the letters were outgoing mail to Dee Dee, from Dee Dee. So that makes me think the Roach did that. And maybe it was like gift cards or money, or I don't know. It had to have been something in there that Gypsy was after. And I don't know where to find that at. I wonder if Myra, did you ever find that? Facebook chat. Oh my gosh. They've added to it. Oh no. This has all been there. So all of these, look, here's computer forensics, the neighbors, Kim Blanchard interview. Oh yeah, and Myra is putting in the request to get the police phone call whenever that woman claims to have called in. Okay, you're gonna get
I
off this.
have an
Okay,
idea
so
for your live tonight.
what's that, babe?
There is a YouTube video that I had sent Chewy. It's like 32 minutes, and I thought it was the psychopath next door, but it's the sociopath. And since Chewy thinks she's a sociopath and I say she's a psychopath, but it kind of explains how they think. And they're like no emotion and all that. It's very, very interesting. It's 32 minutes. It's only like an audio thing, but that is a link I could send you if you'd want to do that. But I mean,
Yeah.
you do you, but
Well, okay, yeah, no, that's Chewy's live, and we can run that by him, and if he's down to do that, then I can already have it on like my device, and we can show it on or whatever, or
okay. Well, I'll
because
send it to you if he wants to listen a little bit and decide from there. And whatever, my feelings won't be hurt no matter what.
yeah,
Your lives are always fun, so.
did the live you have planned out fall out? It sometimes happens. Like Chewy and I will be like, okay, we're gonna start a video. We get in and we have to discuss. Like we have to get into it. And sometimes we don't even finish a video. And if we do finish a video, like yes. But other than that, like always, discussion is great. We always learn a lot. Every day I learn something new from one of y'all, or maybe y'all learning something new from me. I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and shut this down because like I said, Chewy's home now, and we're going to hang out, and then we're going to be going live tonight and probably the next couple of days. Slayer and I are going to be going co-hosting and doing that, probably battling and co-hosting. Just kind of like what we did last time with Chewy and I, how it's like, I got to win some, she got to win some, blah, blah, blah. But yes, bae, message me. Anybody can message me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope to see you all later on this evening.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you so much, Sonat.
Thanks,
Jameson,
Rose. Your lives are always great.
honey, your video, you made my day yesterday with how happy you were. I just gotta let you know, you're just so adorable.
What time are you guys gonna be back tonight?
Probably his normal 7 Mountain Time.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all get ready for that. Give your eyes and your ears and your fingers a break, and oh Gia, I'm about to shut it down, but thank you for liking the live. Thank you everybody for hanging in. I appreciate you all, and we'll talk soon tonight. And of course, thank you for the GIFTS, for my panelists, for me, for everything. Love you all. I love, worship, and adore you all.
Bye, everyone.